This is the story of a mechanic, not a hero, not a superstar, just an ordinary man. But when life knocked him down, he didn't stay there. He stood up with courage, smiled through the pain, and taught the world one lesson: attitude changes everything. Ryan Parker was not just a mechanic. He was the mechanic everyone loved to visit. If your car broke down and Ryan showed up, you'd somehow end up smiling, even before he fixed a thing. He was always cheerful, whistling, cracking jokes, and throwing in lines like, "If my day gets any better, I'll have to start charging for happiness." Everyone in town knew Ryan for his energy. But what most didn't know was that life hadn't been kind to him. He had lost his mother early, struggled through poverty, and even failed to finish high school. Yet somehow, he never complained. His colleagues at the auto shop often wondered how someone surrounded by grease, noise, and long hours could always be that positive. One day, a young man named Dylan, new to the garage, finally asked, "Ryan, how do you do it, man? You're always smiling. Don't you ever get tired or angry?" Ryan grinned and wiped his hands on a rag. "Every morning I've got two choices," he said. "Be miserable or be grateful. Guess which one fixes more engines?" Dylan laughed, thinking he was joking. But Ryan continued, "It's simple. Life throws junk at everyone. You can either stand in it or build something out of it. I choose to build." Those words stuck with Dylan. A few months later, something happened that would test every bit of Ryan's philosophy. It was a rainy Friday night. The shop had just closed, and Ryan stayed back to finish one last job, a family-as van that needed to be ready for their road trip. As he walked to his truck, a car came speeding around the corner. It lost control on the wet road and slammed into Ryan. The crash sent him flying several feet. He was rushed to the hospital unconscious. When Ryan woke up, he couldn't feel his legs. The doctor gently explained that his spinal cord was damaged. He might never walk again. For days, Ryan said nothing. His trademark smile had vanished. Friends came and went, all saying the same thing: "Stay strong, you'll be okay." But one night, as rain tapped against the hospital window, Ryan stared at the ceiling and thought about the words he had repeated to others all his life. "Every morning, I've got two choices." That night, he made his choice again. 3 weeks later, the nurses noticed something different. Ryan was cracking jokes again, cheering up other patients, and even trying to help the hospital staff fix a broken wheelchair. When the doctor walked in, Ryan smiled and said, "Doc, I figured if I can't stand on my feet, I'll stand tall in spirit. Let's get to work." His rehabilitation was tough, endless pain, slow progress, but Ryan kept going. When the staff asked what motivated him, he'd say, "Every car I fix, I learn one thing. Even when a part's broken, it's not useless. You just need to rebuild it differently." I guess that's what I'm doing with my life. A year after the accident, Ryan rolled into his garage, this time in a wheelchair, but still wearing that same oil-stained cap and smile. He had modified his workspace, adapted his tools, and continued working. His shop sign now read, "Ryan's Auto Care, where every fix begins with hope." Customers still came not just for repairs, but for motivation. Dylan, now running the front desk, would tell everyone, "You see that guy? He taught me that attitude I answer to what you show when life is easy. It is what you choose when life falls apart. Life isn't always about what happens to us. It is about what we choose after it happens." Ryan lost his ability to walk, but he refused to lose his ability to smile. He chose to live, to rebuild, to inspire. Every morning we all get the same two choices Ryan had: to give up or to get up, even if it's only in spirit. And that one choice can change everything. You can't always control what happens in your life, but you can always control how you respond. So what will you choose today? Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, please give this video a like and subscribe for more content to help you build a more intentional life. See you next time.